Hello everyone. Hey, today is a special day. I'm actually going out later to meet up with a fellow YouTuber lah. We've been chatting from on YouTube and exchanging emails. And today he's in Penang. He's actually from Penang as well, and you might know his YouTube channel CKology. So I'm going to meet up with him. We're going to have some. He wants to talk to me about some stuff, and we'll be walking around Penang Road and up to the Lighthouse Cafe on Penang Road, and having some food there. So come on, let's go, man. I'm excited to meet him. Hey, hi everyone. This is CK from CKology. We are collaborating today. We just met, first time in meeting, but we've been chit-chatting for
How long?
For a while, a few months.
Yeah.
So I've been watching his videos, and he's been watching some of mine, and he's actually quite an inspiring guy for me as a YouTuber.
Inspiring.
Yeah, because I have to learn a lot of stuff from him. You guys know how I started and everything. Without speaking, but I'm glad that I subscribe to his channel.
Do you prepare a script when you?
Never.
No.
No.
I cannot. I have to have a script, and then I practice. I rehearse. Yes, every opening I have to rehearse.
Oh, really?
And then I have to read up. And then I have to like today. I have to have topic to discuss with him.
Okay.
If not, then like I want control of the narration.
I see.
Because I cannot just because I'm very easily distracted, and then I'll be silenced. And then at the end, the footage is then nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you that's why I said you are a very good storyteller just now walking here, because you can just say whatever you
Maybe
think.
I'm very law-saw.
And what do you think is the unique thing about Penang food?
I think you can't really find authentic Penang food elsewhere lah. The way even like char kway teow, I've had char kway teow in the south.
South?
Johor,
JB, oh, okay.
Singapore, char kway teow. South of our country. But I think Penang char kway teow is one of the unique dishes we have here. Maybe a bit similar to pad thai in Thailand, but also very different. So it's very unique. Some of the foods here you find are a bit, even wonton mee is here also is a bit between, in the south. It could be sweet, they put tomato sauce and stuff, or sambal. Here is mostly black sauce, a bit more Hong Kong style, but very unique. The thing is, when you grow up in a certain area, that's the food which you grow up with, and then you also have how to say,
Other culture.
Yeah.
influences.
You and the thing is, we have lived other places, right? And then you always go back, and food brings back very nostalgic memories, I would say.
I feel like it's all about the spices. Like rosemary is not the same as garlic. In Europe they have rosemary, and they have what? They have basil.
Yes.
It's not the same as nutmeg and garlic. It's all about the spices, and that's why the European has been trying to control the spice trade for such a long time. It's all about the spices, and that's what makes this region so rich, because of the spices that we have. And the spices those days were worth more than gold.
Yes.
More than gold, more than anything, and that's why the Europeans.
Even a simple thing like black pepper, they were here, and it was so important for them.
Yeah. And that's why they were here, and that's why this area grew to become the trade hub spot for food alone.
Yes.
Right? And also like drinks like tea, coffee.
Yes.
So, are you Hokkien?
My mom is Hokkien, my dad is Hakka. But I only speak Hokkien.
Yeah.
Dialects, I only speak Hokkien.
So I'm going to test your knowledge on Hokkien. No, this New Zealand researcher made a language institute. They made a report saying that Penang Hokkien will disappear in 40 years. Like my niece and nephew does not speak Penang Hokkien.
Right.
And they say it's gonna disappear
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
40 years of time. But your kids speaks Hokkien.
I wouldn't really call it speaking, but
In-
they can understand.
In Singapore, it's a huge news when the kids can speak Hainanese, Hokkien,
Dialect.
Teochew dialects. I just saw from the news. So we're going to talk about Penang Hokkien, which is a language that is very, very unique in itself.
Right.
And I've done some research. So Penang Hokkien, actually, there are a few words that only Penang Lang will mention. These words are found nowhere else
Okay.
outside of Penang
Okay.
or North Malaysia. So what do you call traffic lights in
Ang Che Hui.
yes. So ang is red, che is green. So that's very obvious, but hui is light.
Yeah.
Because those days we don't have electricity, so we just burn candles, so we call fire light at the same. And that is only used in Penang.
Oh, okay. I
That
didn't
is
know that.
only used in Penang. Yeah.
Oh, probably that's why Penang people they don't really stop during yellow light because it's ang che. No ui ang ui che.
we'll talk a little bit more on driving skill later on.
Okay.
So what is the Hokkien word for helping people, like help?
Pang lang.
Tao ka chiu.
Tao ka chiu. Yeah.
That is also only
Tao ka chiu.
only in Penang,
Tao
nowhere
ka-
else.
Ka chiu.
Yes, because you need hands and feet
Kaki tangan.
to action to help people.
Yeah.
So that's why they say tao ka chiu.
Yeah.
So another very special word for Penang Hokkien is, how do you say sulking merajuk? How do you say that? Like sulking, you merajuk, you're like, oh husband, I want this. Like, how do you say that in Hokkien?
Oh, this one chim eh.
No lah, when I say it, you will know one.
I think I at the tip of my tongue, but I cannot.
Start with O.
What?
Like you merajo, you want something.
Must ask my wife better. No, I'm merajo, then you always scold me, ma.
your kids were merajo, right? Don't be so all what? Yes. So all is also only in Penang, nowhere else.
Oh, serious? Huh?
Yes, only in Penang and nowhere else.
Okay. I never noticed that.
Okay, we stay on the topic of Penang. Now, I know that Penang Lang has a very bad rap when outside of like other Malaysians when they look at us.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you some of the stereotype of Penang Lang, and do you agree with what people say with stereotypical Penang Lang? Okay, first, driving skill. We do not put signal. We overcut people. We bully people on the street by pressing ourselves right in the front when we want to turn out.
Yeah.
We don't. We do a lot of bullying things when we drive. Is that true? You drive?
Generally, yes. It's
Really?
true.
You do that?
Okay, let me justify some of the things. For example, I had some experiences like when you want to change lanes, and then you put the indicator to turn.
Yes.
If there's an empty space you want to turn, right? The moment you put the indicator, the person in the other lane will accelerate and block your.
You do that, Aloysius.
No, not always, but of course we try to be courteous and everything. We try to show a better example.
We really have a very bad reputation on this.
Yeah, I agree.
And they say if you can drive in Penang, you can drive anywhere in Malaysia. I'm very courteous, but I drive very fast. And Penang people, for me, they drive very slow. That's my standard. So I would say it's true in a certain extent, lah. But
Yeah, I mean, going back to what you said about the parking space and everything, I think sometimes when people are looking for the parking space, they tend to slow down a lot. You know what I mean? They don't care who's behind. They just go at 20 kilometers per hour and then they're, look at
And do you do it when you stick out your car like really up in the front, like when you want to turn out? Do you stick your car?
That one is dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Just stay behind the line. That one. Yeah.
So second one people say about Penang people is we're very snobbish, where we don't we don't. First of all, we don't visit other states, and we think we're the best. Do you think that's true?
I mean, I love going to other states, especially like the places. Penang is a city island, I would say, and I enjoy the outdoors. So I like states like going to Kedah or Perak, and I really enjoy the.
Yeah. So not true.
Not so true.
Not so
I guess.
true. But pizza is here. Yay!
Never mind, it's okay. No,
Thank you, boss.
Thank you.
嗱，先吃啦，等下我再吃一块。So, but to a certain extent, but I do feel our food is more. Hor fun.
Oh, food.
Wow.
Food arriving.
Look at the hor fun.
Wow, that looks really good.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Wow, come.
Exactly what I was going to say. Our food is actually more superior than any other state lah.
I might get in trouble.
But hey, you are a Penang food blogger. You have to keep the brand.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, for us who have lived here and we have grown up here with this kind of food all our lives, it's the best.
So, with that said, we are at the Lighthouse
and bakery.
Cafe. There's a bakery. And they are
Cafe.
famous for their hor fun here. Oh, they have the 鸡脚炸. Oh my god.
I think that's what makes it really tasty.
We have to do this. This is our money shot. Your viewers like to see you eat, right? Like my viewers say, oh my god, when I see you eat, it's like,
Okay, I love to see you eat.
you can watch live now. You can watch live now. How's the gravy?
Wow, very good. I think the noodles, the good wok hei.
No, seriously, every table is ordering this. And the pizza is good.
Very nice. Very nice. The gravy also, some places the gravy too thick, this one is just nice. Very good hor fun. I think it's not as good as the Gong Lou hor fun. Gong Lou hor fun is our favorite hor fun in Penang. It's quite nearby. It's at Kimberley. No, sorry, Kampung Malaba. No, Junior Street now.
So, what do you think is a must-eat in Penang when people first time arriving in Penang, and like a beginner's course? Because people ask me to organize food trip, I'm like, oh no lah, I want to enjoy my tour. I don't want to work while I'm eating. What would you say is like the basic must-eat for people who has never been to Penang?
Okay, I think of course char kway teow.
Where? Which one?
My personal favorite, Gin Cafe.
Oh, yeah, I heard of it.
The uncle.
Why is it good? The uncle.
First of all, it's 6 ringgit. I mean, it's really value for money. Typical kiam siap Penang lah. Another stereotype, kiam siap. But it's really good. It's really good. And for me, a good char kway teow is when they fry it, and the noodles are actually quite intact. A lot of char kway teow, they kind of over fry it. It becomes like the noodles become short.
So it has to be like long, uninterrupted.
So you must fry it in such a way that it's still the noodles are still, you can put it up.
Yeah.
And it still has a lot of wok hei. And of
Wok hei,
course, the balance of the soya sauce and all the.
I honestly don't know anybody who doesn't like char kway teow lah.
Right. Second, because of my kids, wanton mee.
Wanton mee, yeah. Which one?
Oh, this one is a tough one.
Agao Road is my favorite.
Agao Road.
I ate when my grandfather was like, I was this until Agao Road.
I have a few which we usually go and eat. One is Maria.
I heard.
Burma Road.
On Burma Road, yes, I know.
The old coffee shop next to the Sin Se Kai.
Yes.
That one is also not bad.
Yes.
The other one we like, it's only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Agar Road, right?
Agar Road, yes.
Chi Ming, right?
Yes, Jiming lor.
That's the one only. But now only open 3 days a week.
Because uncle handles all the wanton mee himself.
Yes.
He hired a worker to do it. He was not satisfied with the standard, so every single wanton mee he's on
cooking,
hand.
yeah,
he's
he's hands on.
So, what are the future plans you have for your channel? You think?
Okay, I think people who have been recently following my channel, this is one of the hazards of being a foodie. It's not the safest job in the world because I was diagnosed with quite bad diabetes just about a couple, about 1 month plus ago lah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well now actually. Can you even see I'm wearing a continuous glucose monitor, so I'm monitoring my glucose all the time now. So I'm actually I've been doing a lot of videos about food, but now I want to also include the health aspect of, how to eat healthy if you go out, eating out healthily. Or maybe not so healthy, but of course to make better choices, help people to make better choices in terms of blood sugar response and stuff like that. So hopefully that helps some people.
People say why I don't gain weight. I exercise almost every day on weekday.
Oh, serious?
6:30 I'm up, I'm in the gym.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good advice about exercise. You see my earlier videos also, actually I used to go riding a lot, some hiking videos there, and then I stopped totally for about, I think, more than a year. And then that was when my trouble started, I guess. Diabetes is not something which happens overnight. It's like a chronic kind of, it's a lifestyle, right? If you have good habits, maintain them throughout your life, then you will be safe from it.
Yeah.
So too bad I found out the hard way, but I do hope that my experience with it, sharing this with my viewers and whatever.
Yes, I think this should be your content, like sharing how you get better and how you beat this, and how you will enjoy your activities with your family.
Correct.
And you can turn this into a good content for the viewers.
I think it's important also because a lot of people, it's not why I say it's a habit and lifestyle change, is because a lot of people say, or some people have actually advised me as well, like, you can only eat meat, you cannot eat vegetable, you cannot eat rice. That's not, for me personally, that's not the way to go through life. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I've never diet. I have never diet. Not because I'm tamjia or I need to eat. I'm not. I do these content to share with my audience, but that's not my personality. Right. I don't, stuff myself. Okay. So thank you, Aloysius, for meeting me. Finally.
Very nice to meet you.
Honestly, I felt so alone. I told my viewers I've talked to so many YouTubers,
right?
But you cannot get the same vibe as when you talk with a local,
right?
And we have so much in common that we can just jump straight into our conversation. And glad to know, to discuss with you how other people look at Penang. And how I hope you keep doing your videos showing Penang. You can show more places where people exercise, have fun here in Penang. We're not just about food. We are mainly food, but this is a blessed state. We have beautiful coastline, wetlands, as we mentioned, national park, the water park. We have the water park.
Yes.
Butterfly farm.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully you come and visit Penang and tell us in the comments below. How do you find Penang, and of course subscribe to A Lad and a Dad from Aloysius.
Thank you. Yeah, and so my viewers, check out CK's channel. He's really fun, and it's not just centered in Penang, but all over Malaysia and even like other countries, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam. So do check it out. I think you'll be very entertained.
Thank you, Aloysius. Bye bye.
Okay, guys, see you again next time. Bye bye.